Afternoon. So I got onto my PS5 because, of course, as most of you know, they added Legend of Dragoon. So I went to the PlayStation Network store to install that game, and I came across this Harvest Moon Back to Nature. So this was, I think, the only Harvest Moon game that was on the PlayStation 1. I do own the physical copy, so I figured I'd go ahead and install it uh, and uh, and you know start playing it. So kind of got to get used to the way they have the controls on this one. So again, this is Harvest Moon Back to Nature, originally on PlayStation 1. As always, anyone who's seen any of my other Harvest Moon games, I typically call my person Alex. Um, with this version of Harvest Moon, you could only be male. You didn't get a chance to choose male or female unlike some of the other ones. You do Fall 24. And of course, I always like to name my farm Lunar after, of course, Lunar Silver Star Story. That's also on the PlayStation 1. Man, I can't wait to play and record Lunar. I know I kind of was saying I would, but kind of got sidetracked with some other games. You automatically get a dog. I'm just gonna go ahead and call him Fido. I mean, I usually don't make it too hard. And you get limited character space anyway, so. Pretty simple, farming. This one didn't have a lot of the perks that some of the later Harvest Moon games had, such as like really building the relationships with people, that sort of thing. Main graphics aren't too bad for being a PS1 game, right? I'm sure they kind of cleaned up a little bit. I mean, that's always been the story for Harvest Moon, is that you inherit a farm from, like, your father, mostly his grandfather, that leaves you the farm. Gotta always be Grandpa's farm, right? Flashbacks. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now. And it's like 10 years later. Challenge accepted. I mean, all Harvest Moons really give you kind of a timeline anyways, you know, it can't just keep going on forever. All right. Let's see what we can do in a short amount of time. It's always good to, you know, watch the TV for the weather reports. So directional button up. Oh, it's so clear. We got calendar. Kind of tells you, you know, what's coming up, that sort of thing. Got my toolbox. So, unfortunately, since, you know, this being kind of close to one of the original Harvest Moon games, I mean, I think originally was on, I think Super Nintendo was the first version that I came across. Game Boy Color, and 64 had a version. And then we had PS1, Game Boy Advance. It kind of more, I would say, kind of switched between Nintendo consoles and Sony consoles. I don't think I've seen a Harvest Moon game on the Xbox, so again, it's still on Sony and Nintendo that keeps getting the Harvest Moon games, which is cool with me because, you know, those are my top two consoles anyways, as you've probably seen from my videos other than me playing the computer. So we're going to start off with the scythe, and then actually, because I can just pick it up, so we're just going to do hammer and axe for right now. because you know, gotta kind of clean up the farm. Of course, you got your journal, going to bed, that sort of thing. Alright, we'll go ahead and take the tour with the mayor, so get kind of familiarized with the town. Now it's gonna be, very intricate to, take that path to the other farm so I can get animals like chickens, cows, that sort of thing. I always hate when Harvest Moon games have so many characters. Like, you got like 10 or 15 each male and female, and I'm like, it's hard to keep up with them sometimes. Especially if, you're trying to build relationships and whatnot. Alright, so the tour is over. So we can go ahead and kind of get started. I can run, which is nice. Alright, R1 is to switch, which is good. That's to call my dog. I don't even know if he's out here. I think one's to call the horse, one's to call the dog. Anyways. Alright, square to use the tools. And kind of want to start cleaning up my farm. I mean, the first couple of days are usually kind of, lucky if I get any kind of money started, unless I go like gathering or something. Obviously, some rocks I won't be able to get rid of because of the level that my tools are, but, again, you don't quite want to rush. You want to, take some time. Build up that money. It's now noon. Man, I need to find a way to really show off, like, Game Boy games that I have, especially on my DS, because they're not quite on the Switch yet through the Game Boy Advance Virtual Console. But man, I'd love to show off what the Harvest Moon game looked like on the Game Boy. I do still own the original version on the Game Boy, but I also ended up downloading the sort of the digital version on my Nintendo 2DS. I still have a 3DS, but I prefer the 2DS. Get a little bit longer battery life. I never really needed that 3D part. It was cool for some games. Kind of why I didn't bother with the scythe, because I could just pick those up. I probably won't really start using that until I start, planting grass for feed for, like, the animals. Alright, coming across 3 o'clock. I'm gonna try and get as much as I possibly can cleaned up. Gotta make sure you always pick up the dog, because you want to start, leveling up that love. Yes, there's also kind of an exhaustion level. You don't really have like a meter to look at, so it's just based on you paying attention to what your character does. Alright, we should probably be wrapping up here soon on this day. Let's get the rest remaining rocks. If I remember correctly, at like literally 7 o'clock the music will probably stop playing. Oh, nope. It does on some of the other, older Harvest Moon games to like indicate, hey, like you should be going to bed. So we'll go ahead and so you can't really touch, like select the bed to sleep. So you choose the diary or the journal, I should say. You can sleep without making a diary entry, make diary entry and then sleep and then read. So we'll go ahead and make a diary entry. It's kind of the way you save your game. don't think I've ever actually finished a Harvest Moon game, like, to its fullest or wherever, you know, the time ends. Alright, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. I guess I'll show the other... the New Year's special TV. Got the news. And then life on a farm. I mean, the news again just kind of tells you upcoming events. Person he's describing, of course, is the fancy seed seller. This guy typically sells you kind of like exotic or rare seeds that you can't, you know, normally get from the shop. I think it comes like once a season, and he kind of chills out right there. Alright, so we're gonna kind of do some exploring. So we got the Mineral Hot Spring, the Woodcutter's House, and base of Mother's Hill. So we'll go this way, kind of get into the mountain area and just kind of explore. Sometimes, yeah, so we got, you know, flowers, excuse me, well, can't talk for a second there. Flowers, sometimes you'll come across like other things that you can pick up as well. Alright, so we got to the mountains, so this is going to be more significant when it's like they do their fireworks. That's kind of where you end up going to watch them. So it doesn't look like there's really anything for me to kind of gather up here other than flowers, and really don't need to be picking flowers right now. So we'll kind of head back to the sign. Alright, so we'll head up this way. So I guess you can build relationships, you know, I guess it just wasn't much of a focus. So the Game Boy games, you don't have that, really. So maybe this was either this one or maybe the Super Nintendo or the N64 one, maybe that's when they started. So I want to make sure you're, you know, talking to, you know, each of the villagers. Getting items and such. Well, okay, so Square eats it, which is not what I meant to do. There's a way to put it in your rucksack. Oh, R2. Fortunately, I think I end up being able to upgrade the rucksack, but obviously I can only hold so many items, so I'm gonna hold off on that other bamboo shoot. So we got this. This is kind of, as you've seen in most Harvest Moons, there's usually a cave of some sort where you can then mine for ore. So that's what that was with the hot springs. I can actually go into the hot springs, and that kind of helps rejuvenate your body, as in most other Harvest Moon games. I mean, if you've played one Harvest Moon game, or even two, it's pretty self-explanatory. So R2 gets them out of my rucksack, I put it into my shipping bin, you know, so that way I can at least start making money off of, you know, things that I can gather. If I hadn't eaten that little vine I picked up initially, I would have been selling that too, but sometimes eating food or things can kind of help with health as well. Alright, so now it's noon. We're at the woodcutter's place. I believe you can also sell flowers as well if you really wanted to. The woodcutter, let's see if he's home. I think he's the one who, like, helps build up, like, your house if you want to expand it, that sort of thing. Some people like to hang out at the woodcutter's house, it seems. Again, you want to talk with people. So you can buy lumber and large hen house, and then you'll eventually get other options too. But not gonna be worried about that for right now. This links up to the other farm. So Rick and Potpourri are in charge of the chicken farm. Or I should say animal shop farm. Again, if you look at the signpost. Or not, you know. Probably why I couldn't read the sign, because, you know, it's an event that I'm dealing with right now. Alright, so we're looking for Potpourri. Well, I was a little button happy, so obviously I picked the wrong choice. Should have picked the other one. Well, let's see. I wonder what this does, if anything. Ha! Don't have to, like, reload or anything. There we go. So that's kind of cool. I got a little rewind option, so I can kind of go back to a previous screen and redo. So that way I'm picking the correct option. wanna not get those points. Have her hate me just in case I decide to, you know, work on that relationship. Alright. Heading back on my little adventure of navigating and just kind of doing some exploring. I think this is the farm that I can get cows from, and Potpourri and Rick just handle the chickens. That's how you get your horse. Alright, so naming the horse. Forgot what I named mine a long time ago when I first played. We'll go ahead and name her Rose, or name it Rose. Well, the horse is obviously male, but it's gonna be named Rose. Alright, and so the other path kind of heads into another part of the town. Not gonna super worry about that. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the farm. And of course, we got where the dog stays. Shows the amount of lumber I have. Once the horse gets, I think, a certain age or whatever, it gets bigger, so that way you can actually start to ride it around as well. No fodder quite yet. Well, I don't really need much, so. I got the chicken feed. Okay. Oh, I should put that in there before 5 o'clock. Start kind of cleaning up the farm some more, since I spent most of this day exploring. So typically in this game, compared to the other versions, is he takes what's in the bin, and you get paid, you know, the next day. I know with other ones, there wasn't really a person that came by to pick it up, so you could kind of just put it in the bin at any point, and then when you ended the day, that's when you would get the money. And still same concept, in the day you get the money. But with this one, you gotta make sure that if you want to make any money, you got that stuff in by 5 o'clock. Alright, I'll go ahead and call it a day. Not gonna worry about saving it. Alright, looks like it's gonna be sunny again. Makes it nice so that way, like I said, keeping up on that weather report, so that way you know, okay, it's gonna rain, so I don't have to worry about like watering crops, that sort of thing. Sometimes when it's like during the summer, it can have kind of like sweltering, and that can kind of kill your crops too. Alright. Go and say hi to the horse. And then you get stuck. I believe I should have a brush. So let me take a look at my toolbox real quick in my house. Nope, not yet. I think I can have 3 tools at once. But I'm not worried about it. Alright, where's my dog? Oh, there he is. So much for listening, right? Okay, still... Well, let's head into town. I want to pick up some seeds. Start getting those things going. Alright. 9 o'clock. Buy stuff. Yes, this is where I'd buy to increase the amount of space in my backpack. Get a little basket that allows you to kind of like put stuff in there as well. But we're gonna look at the seeds. Let's see. I'm gonna do turnip seeds. We're gonna do 1 for right now. Gonna do 1 of each. I'm not gonna worry about the grass seeds for right now. Okay. So at least I got something, I'll get started. I hate that I gotta like walk almost like halfway around the whole town just to get to the supermarket. Okay. So, since I have seeds, I'm gonna go ahead and change out the tools for right now that I have. So I'm gonna need this guy and that guy. Okay. So I learned this trick when it comes to crops. So each bag has 9 seeds in it, right? Well, you can't walk over your plants. So what I've found out is making this particular design. So it's only 8 squares, but it allows you to then come and do something with the middle plant so that way it can get water and such. Some of the other games allows you to then walk over plants, so it doesn't really matter like if you do this design or not, but this is kind of how the older Harvest Moon games, you know, was best to do, unless it was like the grass seeds or something. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab the last remaining bag of seeds and my watering can. Alright, you gotta kind of fill it up. Now, as you of course level up your tool, it can then spread out more water, do more stuff. So for right now, all I can do is just 1 square at a time. Which is fine, you know, starting off. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So at least I have some crops growing now. Oops. Go back to getting the other tools out. So I'm going to keep with the watering can because I'm going to be needing that. But I'm going to go ahead and get the hammer and axe back. That way I can continue working on cleaning up my farm, or at least the land. I like to have also like a good like chunk of the land with the grass seeds because that's where I can get my feed. Normally you can use the scythe, but sometimes it's just easier just picking up and throwing. I would imagine it's the same amount of exertion on your character. But it allows me to carry what I need most, which is going to be like the axe and hammer. I still, you know, I still upgrade the scythes because, again, that's going to come in handy when I start growing grass for feed. I don't think I sold anything today. Since we didn't really bother to go up into the mountains. So typically, probably be kind of a good habit just to kind of go up there, see if there's anything new to add. We'll go ahead and kind of work a little extra since I spent more time doing other things. Not gonna worry about seeing if I can get rid of like the stumps and I can consider them middle size rocks. I'm just gonna get what I can easily off the land, such as these smaller rocks and smaller pieces of lumber. I like to kind of work in a sort of a uniform, since it's a small piece of land, makes it kind of easy to figure out like where I've been and what I need to work on. Alright, I think this is kind of a good stopping point here. Alright, we'll go ahead and head back in. Got quite the amount cleared up here. Usually I start to kind of do a routine, like check the mountains for, you know, things to gather, and then work on the farm. I do need to get around to buying a brush though, because that's gonna be very helpful. Alright, we're just gonna take a quick trip back this way. Not gonna go too far. Let's grab these. I have to go back for the other bamboo shoot. I don't know if they show up like every day or every couple days. Guess I could always kind of keep an eye out on that. So at least I've got some type of money coming in. It's usually a routine is in the morning, you know, water the plants or crops, and then I would come up to here to talk to whoever's, you know, around, but mainly trying to grab a lot of the things that I can sell. Not gonna worry about talking to Potpourri right now. Try and get what I can out before my video ends recording. Yeah, already played almost an hour of this game. It certainly doesn't feel like it. I mean, that's the kind of nice thing about Harvest Moon, to get sucked in. You know, I recently started playing Stardew Valley. I feel so dumb. Like, I've owned Stardew Valley for a couple years now, and never once had I, like, started up. Of course, it was on the Xbox, so that's partially of it. But I mean, it's pretty much their version of a Harvest Moon game, and it's fantastic. Like, I love playing it. I probably will get it for, you know, other consoles as well, like my Switch. And do some recording of that once I do get it, but I do want to make sure that I'm continue playing it on my Xbox as well. Kind of making that system a little bit more relevant than what it is, because the only other game that I own for it is like the Gears of War. Of course, I think it can play 360 games on it too. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just continue up. So I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much for watching this video as well. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I'm just gonna finish out the day, which is just gonna be cleaning up the rest of my land. Obviously, when 5 o'clock rolls around, I'll get the money from the things that I put into my shipping bin. But hopefully I'll get another chance to record another video. I plan to not, you know, like I said, I'll save it. So that way on my next video I should be starting off on day 6.